Milwaukee County Sheriff David Clark has resigned effective at midnight, and that announcement came late this afternoon.
No interviews tonight, but he did release a statement. It reads, "After almost 40 years serving the great people of Milwaukee County, I have chosen to retire to pursue other opportunities. I will have news about my next steps in the very near future." 12 News' Kent Wainscott joins us live from the Milwaukee County Courthouse with reaction.
And this is the letter that's creating all of that buzz. This is Sheriff David Clark's resignation letter dropped off by a staff member here at the county clerk's office at the courthouse at 3:17 this afternoon. And in spite of the fact that his departure has been rumored for some time, the timing of this resignation today has caught everyone here by surprise. Clark, as you know, is the often outspoken and controversial sheriff. He's been in that role since 2002 when he was appointed by then Governor Scott McCallum, reelected every 4 years since that time, and over the past year has become a strong, outspoken supporter of President Donald Trump, at one point even rumored to be in line for a job with Homeland Security until Clark withdrew his name. He's also had a very rocky relationship with County Executive Chris Abele. Abele said he considered this an opportunity for a fresh start as soon as he learned of the resignation. And I asked Abele whether he would like to see any changes in particular in the new leadership in the department. Here's what he had to say.
And have already reached out to the department to let them know we will support them in any way we can in the transition. And I will work hard to build a relationship as fast as I can with whoever the governor's office appoints as the new sheriff. I mean, I'm certainly, I feel like we could do better at the jail. I think there's a lot of opportunities, but again, that's what I'm looking at, and what I'm, my primary emotion right now, and what do I feel? What I feel is we've got an opportunity, more than we usually do, to make some big steps forward.
And as you heard, Governor Walker now will appoint an interim sheriff. In a statement today, the governor says he'll begin that process as soon as he gets official notification of the resignation. The clerk telling me that he sent that out today. Reporting live from the county courthouse, I'm Kent Wainscott, WISN 12 News.
There's a cloud of controversy over the department after most recently the jail death of Terrell Thomas.
Yeah, Kent, how does that affect Clark's resignation?
Well, it comes at an interesting time because, as you know, there was a criminal investigation. There has been also a civil suit which names Clark in his role as sheriff, in his official capacity. Now that he's left that job, it's no longer his official role. Legal counsel for the county suggests that perhaps that means he is a part of that in name only and may no longer be involved in that whatsoever.
All right, we'll stay on it. Thank you, Kent.